Hi, it's Chris. I'm going to try Perry today. Another one from Ross-on-Wye, who I like very much. There it is, the Blakeney Red. It's a single varietal. I think I mentioned Blakeney Red a few times before. One of the most famous of the pear varieties, the Perry varietals. So you see it quite a lot as a single variety. I've got one from Blakeney as well, actually, in the store. A bit sweeter than this guy though, because Ross-on-Wye tend to be drier ciders and perries. Won't be bone dry because of the sorbitol in there, which we've talked about before. So it's non-fermentable. It's not actually sugar, but it's perceived as sweet. So you end up with some residual sorbitol left in there, and it will always give you a bit of sweetness, to different degrees depending on the pears that you're using. So this is fermented in an oak cask, and it's blended from 2 different vintages as well. So Ross-on-Wye do a lot of this sort of stuff. Really interesting people, blending to taste. Yeah, got a lot of respect for them. So this is a crown cap. It could be a cork, but apparently I was told by, I think it's Mike told me at Ross-on-Wye, that if you put a cork in it, you pay more because it's classed as sparkling then. But if you put a crown cap on, you don't. So that's why it's got a crown cap on. So there you go, learn something every day. Every day is a school day. Right, let's open it up. Not a lot of effervescence there. Oh, you can see a little bit sparkle there coming up. Pretty looking thing, isn't it? It's quite green almost to my eye. Let's pour a bit out. So, hello. I'm back. Life interrupted for a moment there, but yeah, all good. So let's get back to this. So you can see that in the glass, it's very light in colour, as perries tend to be. Very subtle sparkle. I mean, minimal haze, if hazy at all. It's almost got a greenish looking colour to it. Just a hint, sort of greeny, very pale gold with a hint of sort of lime green, I would say, to that. Nice looking thing. Let's give it a swirl on the swirling mat. Nice nose, quite delicate nose. I think when we tried the Bridge Farm Perry, which was the last one we tried, it's quite a rich nose on that. This is much more delicate. Almost got a sweet creaminess about it, which I like a lot. Maybe a hint of, I don't want to say sulphur, but something in the background. But I like, which I like. It's not a fault. It's a little bit, not a hint of farmyard about it, just the merest hint, but quite floral. There is kind of a milky, creamy thing going on, like pear drops as well. Really nice nose, actually. I could smell this all day. Okay, let's give it a go. Oh yeah, so this is my kind of thing. It has got a reasonable amount of sweetness. It's not super sweet. It's not like a concentrated sweetness, like concentrated sugars, fake sugar. It feels like natural sugar. It's got a little bit of leatheriness to it. Not a lot of tannin on the teeth, but there's a hint of sort of leatheriness in the back, which I really like as well. That balances that sweetness. There is almost a creaminess to it as well. There's lovely rich pear in there as well. Gorgeous, really refreshing, really balanced, really nice perry actually this. I like it a lot. Now we have some more. I mean the sparkle is so gentle, so delicate, but it's perfectly judged. It just it refreshes your palate a bit and stops the thing getting too cloying. What's the alcohol on this? 7.4. Hides it really well. Quite a dangerous beverage this. On a hot summer day, I could get through a lot of this. On that point about sugar and concentrates and so forth, probably worth mentioning that in Britain, to call something cider, stick to cider, you only have to have 35% apple juice in it. The rest can be made of concentrates and so forth. So most commercial ciders are actually 35% juice, maybe a bit more, but a lot of it's made up with concentrates, etc., etc. So that's why you get a lot of like cloying, sickly kind of, almost like alcohol poppy ciders. I think it's because of that concentrate, and also it's made very fast, so it's not aged as long as these. Like these are aged, and proper cider is aged all through like the cool months, the winter months, into the spring. And that slow fermentation gives you more complexity of flavour. If you're making it on a large scale, you want it to ferment fast, so you're getting high acidity, less complexity. You're not using full juice, so it's never going to be as interesting. It just isn't, and I think that's what most people associate with cider. It's like most people associate cheddar with block cheddar and vacuum packing, in a fridge in the supermarket. Whereas actually traditional cheddar is very far removed from that. So yeah, I just think it's worth mentioning about sugars and so forth. Anyway, we'll have another bit of this. Yeah, this is nice. It could possibly do with a hair more acidity, just a fraction. But having said that, I really like it, and it's great. It's a little bit of minerality coming in as well now, and there is a bit of leatheriness at the back, which does balance the sugars really well, gives it structure. Good stuff. Good stuff. Ross-on-Wye, people. Okay, I'm going to end it there and finish off this bottle of delicious berry, and I hope to see you again soon. Until then, cheers.